Yesterday I went online and looked at the theaters in my area, mainly the ones that were about 10 miles away, and I looked at to see if there were films that I had not seen yet. And there were like 4, maybe 5 films that I had not witnessed yet, mainly films that not a lot of people are talking about. So I went online and I checked out the trailers of each film and I decided, okay, I'll see one movie today and maybe go see the other movies in the next few weeks. Let's see what trailer really appeals to me the most and really fascinates me and makes me interested enough to see. So the movie that I saw today, called The Terror Live, was the trailer that really excited me the most and made me really the most interested. And this film is a South Korean film, of course, from 2013. It tells the story of a radio reporter, news reporter, commentator, who gets a really interesting phone call. And the movie actually is told in real time. The movie's about an hour and a half, and it is told within that hour and a half time period. Now this caller is some sort of terrorist and threatens to blow up this major bridge. And so the commentary threatens him and he blows up the bridge. And then it spirals and spirals into a very, very, very effective thriller. I was quite taken back by this movie. Of course, there's not a lot of people that I recognize. There's nobody that I recognize. Of course, this is a Korean crew and Korean film, and I'm not too familiar with Korean cinema, though I'm trying to branch out and get to see more foreign language films. It's nice because more films that come into my area and I get to see them in the theater. I wish we'd get a chance, you know, definitely from all different sorts of countries, but it's hard, you know, it depends on the area and where people live, what attracts the theaters to put movies into the theater. Yeah, so the movie was very effective and very interesting throughout. I think the acting was good and the overall direction was great. It was all centered in one location, mainly. I mean, we do get to see outside, and I think the special effects is very effective. It's done shot from far away, so we don't really... the special effects is good enough to really get you to feel like this is really happening all around us. And I feel like the guy who's acting in this film does a good job to really make you buy into the fact that the situation is really going on. I do have to say, I was wishing I was more emotionally affected. There was never a moment while watching this movie that my heart was pounding and I was sweating and getting really anxious. I never had that feeling of anxiety. There was never a feeling of anxiety watching the movie, though I was really trying to follow because this movie is in a foreign language, so there is subtitles being thrown at a really rapid pace, so I was really trying to follow it by watching the picture and also reading the subtitles and getting as much information as I possibly could, so I could feel, as an audience member, to feel as effective as I possibly could. And I have to say that I overall enjoyed this movie. I liked it. I just wish I was more emotionally involved. I wish the story really carried me into it. I don't know if I might have missed some themes because of the translation or the overall message of the movie. I don't feel like it was as clear as I was hoping. I don't know what this movie is trying to say, if it's just trying to be a thriller. Now, if it is trying to just be a thriller, I think the filmmakers did their job and they made an effective thriller. And I really hope this filmmaker has a future ahead of us. Maybe someday we'll see an American version of this, or we'll just see this filmmaker go on and make other films in his native country. So I'm going to recommend the film, though I think it's probably a movie that will not be seen in many theaters. It'll probably be a film that will appear on Netflix within the next 6 months, as I hope it does. Because I think it's a movie that's worth seeing, and from a country that I think has put out some decent movies this year, and I'm looking forward to more movies coming from South Korea. I know that there has been films in the past like The Host. Well, that's one of my favorite South Korean films. I would like to look at more films from that. If you know of more movies that have come from South Korea that you recommend, please put them in the comments below and let me know if I should see these movies or not. I'm going to actually give the film The Terror Live 3 strong stars. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And if you're like me and you love to adventure out and see all different kinds of movies, it was really helpful because MoviePass accepted this film and I was able to see it because of MoviePass.com. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.